Hello, everyone, and welcome to my documentary about Angola. I will be talking about its development in the last few years and what has caused the amounts of people that live in poverty. Angola is the land of opposites. On one hand, you have the rich, who have air conditioned rooms and who pay $100 for a lunch at the beach cafe, and who will easily pay $300 for imported goods. On the other hand, a few blocks away, sitting on the side of a dusty street, selling tins of palm oil and bruised tomatoes like many of her friends, only sitting meters away from piles of rubbish, while her daughter is braiding her hair. Both of them are Angolan, but will never understand each other's lifestyle, or even come close to each other. Angola is a country in the southwest of Africa. It is bordered by four countries: the Republic of Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Namibia, and Zambia. Although they are the second largest oil producer in Africa and the fourth largest diamond supplier, still there are a lot of people living in bad conditions. How's that possible? Well, first you have to understand a little bit about its history. In 1974 until 2002, Angola had a civil war between the People's Movement for Liberation of Angola and the National Union for Total Independence in Angola. The war began shortly after Angola got independence from Portugal. After almost 30 years of civil war, you can imagine how it affected its population. Angola has massive amounts of oil reserve, but this creates inequality between the inhabitants. The country's gross domestic product is projected to grow nearly 16% this year, placing Angola among the fastest growing economies in the world. Business is booming in Luanda, the capital, where Bentleys and luxury SUVs speed down the streets, and a hotel room, if you can find one, will run $300 a night. Yet, most Angolans live in poverty, and development indicators for the country have improved little since the end of its decades-long civil war in 2002, raising questions about how well the oil-rich country will translate its windfall into sustainable long-term economic growth. The Angolan government has made efforts to strengthen political institutions and to develop an economic diversification strategy. But experts say it is hobbled by an entrenched funding system, a scarcity of skilled workers, and malformation effects of an economy dominated by oil. The Human Development Index ranks Angola 149 out of 186. People that live in rural areas, 98% of the time, live in extreme poverty. 38.5% of the country's inhabitants live in rural areas. The director in Angola of the United Nations Development Programme, or short UNDP, showed concerns about what he ranked as very high poverty rate in this country, to be exact 52%. In the presentation of the Global Study of Multidimensional Poverty in Angola, 2018, Henrik Larsson defended a joint work of the government and civil society to meet the challenges posed by the Sustainable Development Goals. The poverty rate in Angola is 52% and is very high. 1 in 2 Angolans lives in multidimensional poverty. So we are together today to mark Social Week 2019 with a theme relevant to all of us: sustainable development, he said, speaking in Luanda at the opening of the 6th Angolan Social Week, organized by the non-governmental organization Mosaico, Institute for Citizenship. Although Angola has gained international recognition for its rapidly expanding economy, two-thirds of its population continue to live on less than $2 a day, according to the World Bank. The government makes money of the business, but their exporting has not created any jobs for anyone else. This means no one has the opportunity to make money except for the government officials. It seems as if this is not going to change in the next few years, and the government still makes millions of dollars by exporting oil. The gap between the rich and the poor continues to rise in Angola.